Okay, so we just committed arson. Let's see if we can bring another building down.
Or at least murder an Australian.
With a delayed fuse, this noisemaker can explode whatever you want it to. An adhesive casing will make it stick just about anywhere you throw it.
Nice.
So every distraction item gets a plus, except for that last one on the bottom there. And basically, it just gives you more control over the distractions.
Oh yeah, we did her good.
Oh no! My Little Pony dolls were in there. Go get them!
Don't wait for the fire department. Go put it out yourselves.
They'll overreact. Now's our chance. Let's go. Go find Karajan. I'll stay here and make sure no one comes back in.
So we have a new seal. We have to go through the entire level without breaking any lights.
Oh no.
We have been reflexively breaking lights this whole time, but now we have to go through without breaking any.
That sounds like a challenge you're supposed to do on New Game Plus.
Look at the tracking device. Karajan is on the move.
Unfortunately, this is one level where I will not be able to complete it with full honor on my first playthrough, because it requires an upgrade I don't have yet, and I don't have access to yet until we finish the level.
So you gotta play it twice.
Yeah, I'll be doing a cleanup at the start of the next video, where I will be showing it off. I also miss a Hisomu scroll as well, but I'll be doing that during that cleanup. Also, this is Emperor's Abyss. And there's a glitch in the remastered version where it will always play like the first bar of the alert music when you use Emperor's Abyss, even if you're not detected.
I was wondering what was going on.
Alright, so I'm trying to be clever here and do some setup. You know, get him distracted, kill that other guy, because there's a challenge room at the bottom map there. Alright, so both of those guys are dead and we can go down to the challenge room. Now, unfortunately, I hate this challenge room. It's awful. So I might as well take this opportunity to talk a little bit about the voice acting.
Okay.
We've already established that, you know, Karajan has some pretty some pretty ethnically diverse hiring practices. He's got Canadian guards and he has an Australian corporal. So the almost all the voice actors who worked on this game also worked on Shank, which was Clay's previous big 2D title. The Clay was actually working on Shank 2 at the same time as they were working on this game, so pretty much, you know, all the voice actors could simultaneously work on this game as well. The one exception to that rule, they did do a full audition process for Aura, because as you'll see later, she's actually pretty important to the story. So they did a full audition for her. Her voice actress is Lisa Ann Bailey.
I feel like I should know that name.
She's a Vancouver-based voice actress. She has done many roles in the various Mobile Suit Gundam shows. In the 2002 reboot, or I don't know if it's a reboot or a reimagining of the He-Man and the Masters of the Universe, she played Teela.
Okay.
And in that really weird 1995 animated version of Street Fighter, she was Cammy.
Oh.
A bamboo stalk bends beneath a foot that's in flight from a crimson pool.
Okay, so she's had a illustrious career, we'll say.
Yes. So this is the other big gimmick of this level, that there are various switches at certain points, where you have the choice between either activating the motion tracker, or completely illuminating the map with lights. And of course, you know, we have to beat the level without breaking any lights. So that presents something of a dilemma. This map turned out to be rather interesting. So there's a switch at the end of the map where we have to press it down with an enemy body, and so I wanted to do this a little stylishly. So I've killed everyone else except for one terrorized guard. So my initial plan, which originally worked in testing, also his animation kind of glitched out there. So I'm trying to lure him over here to see if I could have him press the switch, because normally you're supposed to use a dead guard to press the switch. But I wanted to see, you know, I was really determined to, you know, have a not just a alive but also terrorized guard press the switch for me. So I had to improvise a little bit. You know, lure him over first with a noisemaker. And I also had to keep an eye out for the motion tracker at the same time. Eventually I got it just barely, because he sort of moonwalks back there, and then I had to time it perfectly to sneak it past right there. Just barely got it to work.
So we left Opie from Family Guy alive.
Yeah, there's a little bit of a grace period if you're using a grappling hook. Because normally, if you were doing that, you'd be caught. But it does give you a little bit of lenience if you're moving and it's not your fault. All right, let's switch things up a bit. So we're gonna start using our smoke bombs in conjunction with the spike mines. So here's the Twilight Gate. I don't think I've shown it off until now. Also, if you time it just right, you can open doors while running without moving. Also, you can still hear that guy screaming in the background. Alright, so here's the second, I think Hisabu scroll in this map. It's over here. It's pretty tricky. Oh!
Ravens vanish. As flames
Nicely done.
the roof. Ashes will smother a name.
Yeah, some of these are pretty precise. Yeah, now they're escalating the laser threat by introducing timed lasers. And hey, something that we haven't seen in a while yet, an actually story-relevant cutscene.
So now what's the plan?
Hold him off while I leave.
Yes, sir. Well, my
I'm going.
you
You're
chose
staying.
fight.
Now, if you'll excuse me, I need to hire more men from Israel, Guatemala, and Kazakhstan. Then I'll have every country. Alright, so this also took a little bit of ingenuity. I can't remember what exactly it was. Oh yeah, I was trying to get through here without killing anyone, I think. So yeah, I could use the smoke bomb to trip the laser. I forget exactly what I think I was trying to do something stylish, and then it just didn't really work out.
No, I didn't imagine that.
Oh yeah, this part here, this is pretty fun to do. So you got these two guys here at the door, ready to ambush you. We're gonna set up a spike mine over here, and then lure one of them out. That's gonna terrorize the other guard. Then run him over here, use Emperor's Abyss. That's gonna attract the other guard up there. He's eventually gonna run down
Come on, run down.
and start patrolling. There you go, room cleared.
Oh my god.
That room up there is where the third Hisomu scroll is, by the way. And for some reason, I completely missed it on this first playthrough. But don't worry, I get it in the cleanup next video. And that door just slammed behind you. That's the point of no return. You can't go back there.
Got this hallway locked down. No one gets through here alive.
So, oh, we got a sniper.
Sniper can end your life with just one shot.
Now, normally there's a whole puzzle you have to go through here in order to get past the sniper. However, we have smoke bombs. And if you time it exactly right, you can use the smoke bomb as cover and run past. I don't know whether that was intended or not, but it's pretty cool.
This has got to be one of those sequence breaks we were talking about in the last episode.
Yeah, I kind of figure that at some point a playtester has to at least have tried to do that. Because there's a whole elaborate sequence you're supposed to do to get around the sniper. With like you like move a box to block the sniper's line of sight and everything. It's pretty cool. I think I show it off in the next video. If I don't, I'm gonna have to, but anyway. Yeah, that lever over there on the left, that's what you use to like move the box and block his line of sight. Wait, not flaming idiots, that was last video.
Must have been him. Where is he?
They're still technically burning.
Yeah, see, there's that box again. You're also supposed to use the box as cover in order to block out that light so that you can ambush him. Or you could just attract him by throwing a bamboo dart, and then he runs blindingly into the spike mine.
Oh, I am so happy that they have all these little gadgets and stuff in this.
So does that mean that the old guy with the ink is Steve's version of Q?
And do try to return this equipment in one piece.
Oh, damn it, Steve! You broke it. You broke that spike mine again. Each one of those cost me 30,000 yen. Or sorry, that's not nearly enough. 3 million yen.
There's the man who led the assault.
Sorry, Slow Beef. 100 yen is not a lot of money.
Now he's the only thing standing between us and power.
No one is going to get that reference, and I don't care. Okay, so this is Kelly. We're gonna there's a whole puzzle in order to get him. He's like one of the closest things that this game has to a boss fight. And so we got to take out the snipers that are covering him. And there's this whole little laser puzzle that we got around here. You could probably tell like what we're supposed to do.
Kelly seems to think you'll face him like a glorious samurai. Guess he doesn't know much about ninja.
So that's a clever little joke, but it's also a reference to the real-life Azai clan, who were samurai. There was no ninja Azai clan, but there was a samurai Azai clan. Also, you can't terrorize him with bodies. If you throw down that sniper body, or throw down that sniper's body, he just gets alerted.
This man shows no fear.
Yeah, so that suspicious-looking high-voltage box, we gotta wait for him to actually go under it. And then we're gonna take these bamboo darts over. Boink! That's gonna disable him, and then we'll take him down. However, in one of my earlier playthroughs, I discovered that there's actually an alternate way to take him down. So he is immune to stealth kills, but he is not immune to attack items. So I can throw a spike mine down, attract him by running over here. He's gonna run up here and he gets disabled by the spike mine. And we can skip all that and just kill him immediately. And it counts as not raising the alarm.
So you don't even have to deal with the snipers.
Yeah, the snipers don't even know what's coming. That looks a lot like Liquid's helicopter from Metal Gear Solid 4.
And so did you.
Another wonderful reference.
Yeah, sorry. I missed the third scroll, which we're going to pick up later, and that first seal, which we don't have the upgrade for that. That upgrade gets unlocked after we finish this level. So Kelly's model gets reused a little. Not the actual model, but he actually gets reused as an enemy type that we'll be seeing a little later. The disabling mechanic you'll be seeing there will be these tougher enemy types that we have to disable first before we can kill them. So
Excellent.
rather than taking big enemy types and then upgrading them to a boss, it introduces a boss and then downgrades them to an enemy type. Kind of like with what was it, Nightmare in no, is Shadow or Griffin in Devil May Cry 1.
Yep.
Something like that.
I remember that now.